Hey guys, how are you doing? Right, today is Friday, but yesterday is the Independent Day of U.S. stock market, right? And today we will talk about take a quick look on Tesla, right? Tesla get got a very good rebound on the stock price, right? Just 2 days before, but actually I think that the peak of Tesla is past already, right? And then this rebound is just because it's better than expected. But if you look at all the available information we can get from the market, then Tesla is too expensive, right? Tesla still is too expensive. And even not counted the embarrassing situation of Tesla in China, right? Then maybe you can say that, right? Tesla may have the chance to go into India, right? But this will not be achieved at least for we have to wait for at least 2 or 3 years, right? Because then India is so big, you have to wait for them to become rich, right? More rich, right? Not wealthy, more rich. It takes time. But actually, Tesla now the biggest portion, no matter it's the production or the sales, is in China, right? I'll show you. I'll show you in few shots. Then you can see that there is a very embarrassing situation of Tesla, right? And now that then Tesla counted on the U.S. government for a better tariff in EU. Otherwise, then she will tumble. That is because of the government, not because of Tesla, right? So we have to take them all into the consideration if you have to invest in Tesla stock, right? So we will take a look on them, right? Today is July 5 and our Falcon portfolio we got a new high, right? 2 days before already, right? 118%. That is the new high of our portfolio since we established this portfolio 5 years before, right? So congratulations to us, right? So for if any of you then want me to analyze, and then you can leave your message under the YouTube, or you can directly email to me by Usstockmarketweekly@gmail.com. This is our covering, right? Tesla, the stock price still too expensive. It's way too expensive. No market yesterday, so Dow Jones keep at 2 days before. That means July 1st, right? 39,308 points. Nasdaq on its new high already, right? 18,188, right? And this is our Falcon 350,000 portfolio, right? Our portfolio established for 5 years already, right? We got a double. We got more than a double, right? 118%. And this year, right, the upper half year, then our portfolio increased by 14%, 14%. So we discuss on some headlines first, right? No doubt about it for UK, right? The Labour Party wins, right? And soon that already, then okay, then we lose, right? And he will step down soon. But I'm not optimistic on Keir Starmer, neither on the Labour Party. It's not easy. It's easy for you to say a slogan, right? It's very easy for you to say a slogan, right? No matter it's from the mouth of Sunak or from the mouth of Keir Starmer, it's the same, right? It won't change in a short time. It won't change, believe me, right? Actually, UK need big revolution, right? On all those party, all those people, right? That taking the authority that the people gave to them. They take it, but they they leading the UK is not to a proper direction, right? They do the politics, they fight with each other, they doing some bullshit, right? But they not doing the correct things. They are not doing a very important thing is for the UK's improvement, AI, economy, right? Earning some foreign exchange money. No. They just fighting each other on the politics. In the past few years, and we can see it, right? No matter is Cameron, Theresa May is better, and then it's Johnson, now it's Sunak, right? Sunak is very short, right? Forget about the Chelsea, forget about it, right? Very short time. So that's what it is, right? I'm not optimistic on the Labour Party, right? So unless they get a direction, then we can see it, right? So maybe the people then they will be happy for a while, right? But I don't think so. Right? And Nikkei's already got a new high already. Stand still over 40,000 already, right? Today, this morning about 40,800 something. Then I forget it, right? So that's good enough. For BYD, right? Then we can see that this is BYD's call, but for EU tariff that effective today already. Leo said that then she may need to raise the price, the selling price in Europe. That's a yes, right? I think that she need to pay the new tariffs is about 48 to 38%, right? And then this is what EU wants her to do, raise your price, right? You raise your price, then unless you got very good performance, otherwise then you will lose the competitive power to the EU cars, especially for Germany, right? This is what EU wants China EV to do, right? Now the point is she get the subsidies from the China government. Yes, the performance of China's EV car is not as good as Germany's, but they are much cheaper. That's the problem. If they are both in a similar price level, then the Germany people or the EU people, they will choose similar price. I choose a better one. But okay, China is not as good as Germany's, but sorry, much cheaper. That is exactly what EU wants to do by raising the tariff, right? And another sad thing is we know that now, in order to seriously hit for the Taiwan's independence, right? So there is a new law from China that Taiwan's independent people, then they may be sentenced to death, right? Even the absent of the trial. So a lot of Taiwan staff retrieving from China. Then we know that actually quite a lot of industrial of China is by Taiwan, and then Taiwan's orders get from US. We know that, right? So Foxconn is moving out of China, right? Still there, but moving out a lot. And then Taiwan company is moving out, and just heard that then Japan company is also moving out, right? So the China economy is worse, and then worse. This news said China hopes to reach a solution with the EU on the EV tariff ASAP. There is no way out. Honestly, I tell you, there's no way out, right? We know that in EU, especially in Germany, car industry is a very big industry, very big one. If China's subsidies works, then a lot of unemployment a lot of unemployment will be affecting the whole Europe. And then those they at a high position, then they will need to step down, right? Because a lot of people will lose their job and then get fewer hourly pay, and then the retirement fund has a problem, a lot of problem, numerous problem. So they cannot step back, right? So China is no way out, right? Very easy, no way out, right? And even they established another factory, no matter in Mexico or in Thailand, then there is still no way out, because now in US, it's not a tariff problem. It is now a national security problem, right? China is the rival. And now same situation happened in EU, in Europe. No matter you make it in Mexico, make it in Hungary, make it in Thailand, the same, because you are from China, right? You are collecting the very valuable information of the EU people, or the government people, or the military. So I don't think so, right? Then we talk about Tesla. Quite clear. I make the same trick before and link up the lines, right? You can see that for the past 5 years, Tesla increased the stock price increased by more than 14 times, right? But in the past 1 year, it dropped it by 12%. If we don't count the just rebound, maybe by more than 18%. And we dropped the lines for 5 years. A little bit better, right? It goes up, goes down, goes up, and goes down. But if for the past 1 year we link up the lines, you can clearly see that there is a downtrend in the past 1 year. And you can see that the PE ratio now is more than 63. You know that for GM, just feel 6, right? Even for Ford, it's about 12. Now Tesla, all of them are doing EV. It's very, very expensive, right? We can clearly see that for the past 1 year, 2023, BYD's global sales is nearly a double, right, of Tesla. Increased by 62%, and Tesla only increased by 38%. You can see that the BYD and the Tesla, not exactly a double, but at least 60 to 70% higher. And the answer is, you can clearly see that Shanghai's production capacity, right, occupied 46% of the total capacity of Tesla. I mean Model 3, Model X, Model Y, not excluding the Cybertruck, another type of car, right? So you can see that she is quite relying on the China capacity, right? So this capacity, when she finishes the car, she will transport it back to Europe, to US, and then it's made in China. It get a high tariff. And now US government is negotiating with EU. Please reduce the tariff for Tesla. This is what we are counting on. And why is that happen? So big the capacity in China is because China government get a subsidize on Tesla to acquire their technology. Now the fully auto technology now is available in China, right? But we don't see that there is any advance, right? That means no matter what, then it will stop the car, right? Then you have to restart the car. Whenever there is something caused by, then the car stops. You have to restart the car, right, for safety. Right? So you can see that the Shanghai factory's cost is much lower than Berlin, much lower than Berlin. Right? This is even more clear, right? The blue color is the car delivery of Tesla in the first quarter, and in 2024, the car delivery number is lower than 2023, right? It's the first quarter, and then the second, third, and the final quarter. We will see that very soon. And Tesla's total revenue actually is dropping a lot from 2022 to 2023 because of the policy of the China government. So forget about the energy generation and storage sector of Tesla. Forget about it, right? Because that one is really small compared to the whole revenue of Tesla, right? And we can clearly see that the operating margin of Tesla topped it in 2022 already, and then it goes down. But the total industry, that means not only Tesla, for the whole electrical vehicle industry, actually the revenue is going up. And Tesla is going down. It's because of China. And this is the very short, just maybe a statement of Tesla been announced a few days before, and the stock price pumps up. Is the total production is 410,000, something like that, cars, and then the delivery is a little bit more than that, 443,000, something like that, right? That means the delivery is a little bit more than the production. And then the official financial result, that means the detailed one, will be posted on July 23. That means we still have to wait for more than 2 weeks, right? And the only thing that why the Tesla stock price goes up is because now the government of US is negotiating with EU. After the inspection report of Tesla, please give Tesla a very, very good discount for the tariff. That's what it is. And we can see that for the forward PE now of Tesla is more than 96. Now the PE is 60 something. And the forward PE is even more than that. It's much more expensive. So take a look on this PE ratio graph. We can clearly see that at the bottom, 2021, the PE ratio of Tesla is over 1,000. And then corresponding stock price is the peak. Right, you can see that, and then it keep on goes down, right? That means the peak of Tesla's price, we saw it already 3 years before, unless another big market comes up like India, something like that. But just talk about it, right? Few years after, then we don't guess, right? But if based on the current situation, I don't think that actually Tesla will goes up back. And now the net profit margin of Tesla, not zero, right? There's no zero, 14%, something like that, right? 14%, not very bad, not very good, not changed it for these few years. You can see that, right? From 2022 to 2024, the first quarter, the net profit margin is nearly the same, right? We can see that Tesla is nowhere out in China, because China's economy is going down, and then China must sell their own car first, right? How do you get it? Then press Tesla down. So Tesla got a little bit better in US, but it's still a bad looking of Tesla in China, right? So that's what very easy. You don't need a crystal ball, then you will see that, right? So if you have this stock, I advise you to dump out by portion, right? Dump out by portion. If you do not have this stock, then don't buy it. A lot of other stock is much better than that. Much better and much easy for you to decide, right? Okay, then today we share up till here, and then thanks for watching, and like, share, comment is welcome. Please subscribe as well. Okay, then today is Friday. I wish everyone have a very peaceful weekend. See you guys on next Friday. Bye bye.